What's up, man? This is Maine Montana, man. And I just jumped off the porch with Dirty Glove Bastard.
Blow money fast, BMF, running plays with this cash, but I don't need a ref.
All right, so we got Maine Montana jumping off the porch with us today. How you feeling, man?
What up, though?
I'm feeling great, man. How you feeling today, man?
Chilling, man.
Yeah.
Feel good to be back at the second home, man. ATL, man.
Okay, for sure, man. So what else you got shaking here in Atlanta during this trip, man?
Man, you know, man, we shooting a video today, later on today. Me and a couple of the homies, we shooting a video.
Yeah.
He's down here visiting the fam and got a couple other stops we got to go and people we got to see, you know. So we working.
I dig
Definitely
that,
working all the time, you know what I mean?
For sure, man. So you originally from Grand Rapids, right?
Grand Rapids, man, the root, man.
Okay.
Long rule stand up.
So talk to us about the life, the culture up there in Grand Rapids then.
Man, Grand Rapids is kind of similar to Detroit, you know what I'm saying? It's in Michigan, you know, it's in Michigan. It's kind of a small. It's kind of like I don't know how I can explain it, but mostly all the hood activities, everything's kind of in a small circle. So, you know, Detroit, you got east side, you got west side. Not saying that we ain't got an east side and a west side, but I'm saying in the inner city is where mostly like poverty. You get what I'm saying?
I got you.
So, I mean, it's a little bit of everything. You got gang activity, you got a little of this, a little of that. So it gets wicked. You know what I mean?
I got you.
Wicked.
So how would you describe your childhood then? Like, what were you into as a kid growing up there?
I mean, as a kid, man, you know, I come from a single parent home, so, but I always been around family, so I know about family, how important family is. But it was cool. I mean, growing up as a child, it was cool. You know what I'm saying? It was cool.
When would you say you jumped off the porch then? How old were you?
Shit, yeah. When I jumped off the porch, we probably talking about maybe 16, 17. 16, 17.
Yeah.
Used to skip school. Just skip school, go hit the block.
Would you say you had much guidance out there at the time, or were you kind of just running around, just kind of figuring it out by yourself then?
I mean, the people that was guiding me, man, was probably, you know, they was in the streets too, so I kind of was following them, but, you know what I'm saying? So I kind of was following after them, and that's how I kind of just was like, okay, this is what I'm going to go do this. They over here doing this, and they got this, and they got that. I need to be over here getting that and doing that too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What was one of the biggest life lessons you had to learn while being out in the streets then?
Shit. Don't trust nobody. Don't trust nobody, man. That's the streets is wicked. Don't trust nobody. Especially when you talk about money. When you talking about paper, you can't trust nobody. So that's one of the things that I learned. Don't trust nobody.
Yeah, a lot of backstabbers out there, man. They'll do anything to separate you from that money, man.
Hey, I know all about it. I know all about it, man.
And what's been one of the biggest obstacles you had to overcome in your life so far?
Shit, that 10-year prison bid.
Shoot.
Yeah, that 10-year prison bid. That was. I might make it look good, but it was tough. It was tough. Being away from your kids, being away from your family. When you call home, your daughter crying, where you at, daddy? When you coming home, daddy? That's tough. That's tough.
What kept you positive in there? What helped you get through those 10 years?
Man, God, man. God, you know what I'm saying? Without God, this wouldn't be. So this is God's work. But yeah, you know, you really gotta stay strong. You know what I'm saying? You gotta dig deep and stay strong and just be like, you know, I ain't gonna let this define me right here. I'm not gonna let this time right here define me, because a lot of people break.
Oh yeah.
They break, man. They don't even come back the same. You know what I'm saying? fried, straight fried. So yeah, you just gotta stay strong and just know, man, this ain't it. It's still something after this.
Did you have a solid support system on the outside?
I had the people I had the ones that supported me. I had the ones that fell off too, though. You know what I'm saying? I had people that I was there for, but when I get my time and I go away, they run away. So, I mean, we already know that come with the territory, though. When you in prison, you know you at your weakest moment. You at your weakest moment then. So, if whoever there for you then, you know they solid. The ones that ain't, they really wasn't for you from the jump. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is.
Yeah. So what was the biggest lesson you learned by having to go sit down for those 10 years?
Patience. Yeah, patience, man. Have patience.
Yeah.
You gotta have patience, and it teaches you that patience. It teaches you patience for real.
So what was the first thing you did when you came home, man?
First thing I came home was got me some good food, man. That's the first thing I did. I went and got me some good food for real.
I don't blame
Went and
you
got
for
me
that.
some good food for real. Had to.
Yeah.
That's the first thing to do. Get some good food. After that, family. You know what I'm saying? Seeing your family.
Yeah.
Seeing your family, especially when you far away, you can't get no visits because when you in a federal prison, they ship your ass
yeah.
anywhere. You could be Alaska some damn well. So yeah, food, then family, man.
Was the easy transition coming home and trying to switch up your lifestyle to make sure that you don't go back in
Oh
there?
yeah, oh yeah, for sure. We plotted and planned on that before the release. You know what I'm saying? So most definitely.
So,
Most definitely.
so getting into the music, were you rapping before you got locked up? Were you rapping while you were locked up?
Yeah,
or
I
when
was
did you
rapping
start?
before I got locked up.
Okay.
I had a lot of shit going on before I got locked up, so it's just when I caught that case, that fucked everything up. I remember one time I called a label, it was a label that was finna fuck with me. And I called him while I was in there, like, yo, I need you to write the chords or something, let them know, man. This guy right here, he doing some positive shit. He doing positive things. You need to go ahead and, try to let him, let him, have leniency on him or something. You know what I'm saying? So, and then boom, they like, oh no, we ain't trying to deal with that. Call us when that's over with. We ain't want to have nothing to do with that. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. But I understand it though. I understand it.
Yeah. So when you came home, did you focus on music right away? Or?
I focused on it right away. Because in the beginning, when I got my time, I called home, I was like, I'm done with music. I'm not fucking with that shit no more. I'm cool, man. 10 years, that's a long time. You looking like, you can't even see that far. Nobody know where they really will be in 10 years. So you like, man, fuck, 10 years, man, I'm cool, man. I'm not fucking with this shit. It's over with.
Yeah.
But then I probably, this is what, 2012, so 2011, 12, so probably like 2016, I was like, you know what? I'm finna go back and get this shit. I'm finna go back and get it.
So were you rapping and writing while inside too, or was
That's
you not
crazy.
there mentally?
I never wrote a rap while I was inside. Never. People like, man, what? You didn't write nothing while you was in? Hell no, I didn't work on no music, no nothing. It just wasn't in me.
Yeah.
But I knew what I wanted to do though. As far as when 2016 is when I kind of like, yo, I'm going to get this shit. But I knew then what I was gonna do. I never wrote no music, none of that shit. But I knew what I was going to do though.
Yeah. A lot of people just say mentally they're not there
Yeah.
to be able to write down and make music.
And you
you're
got
in like survival mode almost.
Yeah, you got cats in there that do it. They be in there doing it, da. Man, come down. They be having this little band room. Come down here, man. We having freestyle cypher shit. Nah, I'm cool, man. I ain't fuck with this shit.
Yeah.
But I knew what I was going to do though.
So were you rusty at all when you first hit the studio coming back after 10 years?
Man, I was rusty, man. I was rusty. I ain't gonna lie. I was rusty, but because I kind of, music changed. So how music always changed. So I'm trying to figure out like, okay, what's my sound? Am I gonna use the same flow that I had back then, or am I gonna, what am I gonna change? But once the beat came on, I got the feel for it. Actually, and you know what's crazy? I had to record on house arrest. I was on house arrest before I was actually even released. So I had to record that shit on house arrest. So I'm in there like, damn, I'm sending shit over to the engineer. He's sending shit back over there to me. I'm like, man, how this shit sound? He like, okay, yeah. So, but I was like, damn. He said, it's okay. He said, just well, as long as you keep recording, that shit it's gonna click right back.
Yeah.
So, and that's what it was. So, but yeah, I was rusty though.
I got you. So what's the message you putting into your music right now then?
Man, the message I'm putting in my music, man, is we on some bullshit, man. Everybody need to fuck all the trying to, all the silly shit, want to just kill up everything. You know what I'm saying? A lot of that shit, violence come with anything you do. People can break in your home and try to rob you for something. You gonna have to protect your household. So, but all that, we going to do this and we going to do that, and it's time to everybody unite and get this money and be kings. You know what I'm saying? And queens the way we supposed to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All that other shit, for what? What are we talking about? If we ain't talking about no money, what are we talking about? What are we arguing for? If you owe me money, give me my money. If I owe you money, I'm gonna give you your money. What are we talking about? You feel me?
No, absolutely, yeah. So what's your thoughts on the rap game, music industry, everything that be going on these days, man?
Man, the rap game tricky, man, but I like what everybody doing though, because you know what I'm saying? Some people like, okay, I don't like that shit, or this nigga trash, or that shit trash. And I be like, you know what? I might not like it, but I respect it, because I know the process and how it is in the studio to make that art, whatever that art is to him. Because when you got a painter, we might go into an art gallery or something, and somebody painted some shit. We might not like that painting, but somebody out there is gonna like that painting. So that's just what it is. Everybody ain't gonna like the same shit. Everybody got different tastes in women, different tastes in all type of shit. So it's the same thing with music, same thing with like food. Everybody ain't gonna like the same shit. Everybody got a different taste buds. So, like I say, I might not like it, but I respect it though.
Understood, man. So what's the music scene like in Grand Rapids right now?
Man, Grand Rapids got a lot of talent, man. A lot of talent. It's just the industry isn't there. The industry's not there. So you gotta work shit 10 times as hard for real. Because that shit, you got to. So, but you got a couple cats that's doing their thing over there. They doing their thing. I think a couple of them been on here before, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they doing their thing. It just, you gotta grind twice. You gotta grind 10 times harder.
Yeah.
You know?
Do you feel like there's a lot of unity in the city, or is it more of competition?
No, it ain't no unity in the city. I ain't gonna sit here and perp on that. Ain't no unity in the city. That's another thing. You know what I'm saying? Strength is in numbers. So if you got numbers and you got everybody falling in tune and moving as one, that's how you make some noise, for real. That's how you kick that shit in. Look at Chicago. Look at Detroit. Shit, look at Atlanta. Atlanta's still running the hip hop game right now. Mm-hmm. They've been, how long has it been? It's been a long time.
Yeah.
So, but they support each other down here. I mean, you got ones that, they be at odds, whatever, but at the end of the day, they moving. So, that's what it is, back at the crib, we just gotta stick more together instead of trying to, oh no, I'm doing this, or I ain't fucking with him, or I ain't supporting that, or I ain't supporting that. You gotta stick together, man. If not, you're gonna be left behind.
Yeah. Is there like a specific sound coming out the city right now, or is it kind of all over the place?
Right now, that Michigan sound is what's hitting right now. Mm-hmm. Everybody's on that Michigan sound, for real. Everybody's on that Michigan sound. I mean, I fuck with it. I fuck with all type of different styles of music. So, with my music, you're not gonna just get that one sound. I fuck with it, that's home. I'm definitely gonna fuck with it, but that's not just my lane.
I got you.
I'm here to give you a buffet, you know what I'm saying? I want you to come and get whatever you looking for.
Yeah. I dig that.
Yeah, that's what I want you to do. I want you to get whatever you're looking for.
Yeah.
Whatever you're looking for, we got it.
All right.
Whatever you're looking for.
Yeah. Let's talk about this new single, man. BMF Immortal.
BMF Immortal,
Let's
man.
talk about the inspiration going into this single, man.
Well, you know, me and, you know, Beach, that's the big homie, you know what I'm saying? That's big bruh. And we used to chop it up, man, and he used to just give me so much game about shit. And he a wild nigga too, though. We used to be laughing and joking about all type of shit, man. That shit used to be funny as hell, man. But good dude, man, for real. I hope they let him out, man. Free Meech, man. They need to let him up out of there, man. Good dude.
Were y'all locked up together?
Oh yeah, for sure, yeah. We was locked up together.
Yeah.
So that's, you know, I just wanted to pay homage to Big Bro, you know what I'm saying? Because he did a lot for the game. People really don't realize how much he really did for the hip hop game, for real. You know what I'm saying? He did a lot for a lot of people. And for the culture though. Because a lot of shit that niggas be rapping about, he been did that already. You know what I'm saying? These watches, certain shit, he already had that shit.
Yeah, he had the whole lifestyle, man.
So, you know what I'm saying? So, we just paying homage to Big Bro, you know what I'm saying? Paying homage to him. Had to go ahead and pay some homage, man, and put that out there like that.
Yeah. You got Jim Jones and Dave East on here, so how did that come about, man?
Shout out to Jimmy, man. Shout out to East, man. I reached out to my man, and we fuck with Jim. So I reached out to him, hey man, holla at Jim, I need him to get on this record. So he like, bet. I holla at him, I said, yeah. So doing his joint for Meech, man, paying homage to Meech. So we ended up going to the studio. He got this thing called Quarantine Studios. And Quarantine Studios is like, you could be at your crib, I can be back in Michigan at my crib, the engineer can be in AZ at his crib, and we all on a conference, like Skype type thing, where we all like we in the studio recording all that in the same place. You know what I'm saying? So that's that Quarantine Studio thing. So we went on and hooked that joint up. We went in, did that, and then after that, after we laid that joint, I told him I'm gonna get East on this joint. So, you know, me and Meech really the one who put me up on East music. Okay. When we was in there. I knew about East, but I never heard his music. So Meech one day, he like, my man, what the fuck you listen to? Let me see that. And he let me hear it, I'm like, damn. I said, yeah. I said, dog, nice. He nice. So, like I said, me and Jim, we did the joint. Told him I wanted East on there. But first I went and hollered at Meech first. So I hit Meech up like, yo, me and Jim just got the studio doing this joint for you. He's like, oh yeah? He said, it better be a banger. I said, yeah, man, it's a banger. You know I got it. We got this. So after that, I said, what's up with East? He said, man, you already know, that's the homie for life. I said, okay, bet. I said, say no more, I'm finna get him on the joint. My man them hit back, like, yo, East going in the studio, he gonna do that joint. I said, okay, bet. So at the time, he was still filming the second season for that Wu-Tang.
Okay.
Yeah, he was still filming, so his schedule was kind of tight. But he finally went in and laid that thing. They shot the joint back. I said, oh my gosh. I said, okay, this what it is. We lit.
Yeah, the video's been going up, man.
Man, shit crazy, man.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy. It was a nice experience going to Harlem and shooting that thing too. Yeah, nice experience.
Yeah, no, I turned out
Shout
really
out
dope.
to Harlem, man.
Yeah.
NYC, the whole NY, man, the Bronx.
And how'd you link up with BloodRaw for this Tattle Tale song?
Man, BloodRaw, that's the homie, man. That's Big Bro too. I've been knowing BloodRaw. I knew was kind of fucking with BloodRaw before I went in. We had did a little something before I went in. He had did some shit for me, but I had linked up with him through my man over at Dirty South Radio. I had met him down in Miami. What was it? Miami. He's in Miami. Was it bike? What the fuck they was having? Memorial Day weekend. one time we was down there Memorial Day, and that's when I linked up with him. And then from fucking with him, he linked me with BloodRaw. And after that, that's, you know, it was history. So, but when I got out, I reached out to Blood. Blood, he was like, yo, it's time to go in and really put some heat down.
Yeah.
He said, shit, I'm ready, man. Just let me know. I said, bet. So we put this shit together, and then he came up to the crib. We kicked it, and we shot the video, and that shit was lovely, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That shit turned out hard too, man.
Yeah, that Never Alone, that's a cold piece. That's one of my favorite records, actually. Yeah, Me and Blood, that's a cold piece of work.
Are you working like on a mixtape right now, or are you kind of just focusing on these singles and videos?
Man, I'm focusing on the singles, but I got an album ready to go, for
Okay.
real. I got an album ready to go. I'm probably thinking maybe summertime. We're gonna see how it go.
Yeah.
I'm about to put a couple more singles out. If they really, you know what I mean, then we put a couple more singles out. We'll see how that shit go, and then the album.
Okay.
But the name of the album is Maine Montana though. Yeah, Maine Montana is the name of the album.
Who are some of the producers you've been working with lately?
Man, some of the producers I'm working with. I really don't like displaying my producers. I got one that's my secret weapon. He my secret weapon, man. But I be fucking with my man Othello. He produced a couple tracks for me. Yeah, Othello. My nephew R3. My nephew R3 back at the crib, he cold with it too. Yeah.
I got you. What's some advice you would share with the youth for the new generation coming up right now, man?
Shit, man, the advice for the new generation, man, is save your money. Save your money, man. Save your money and strategize and find your lane, find your niche. Because this too shall pass. No, none lasts forever. Nothing. So you just gotta find your niche and build on that. And then after that, after you master that, move on to the next thing and keep thriving. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta keep it pushing.
Yeah.
It's all about elevation. We trying to elevate. Man.
Yeah. What's some plans, what's some goals you have for the rest of 2022?
Man, just keep putting out good music, man. Keep putting out good music, man, and hopefully change some lives, you know what I'm saying? Touch lives and change lives. You know, we trying to, like I said, we trying to change lives, motivate people to be better people. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, just keep putting out good music and keep running it up. You know what I'm saying? Keep running it up.
I dig that. What has being a father taught you about life?
Man, being a father taught me. Being a father, man, that's. It taught me to be. I gotta be. It basically responsibility. You know what I'm saying? Like, not to be selfish. Because you know sometimes people can be selfish and not really be considerate of others, but that's your child. So your child needs you. And when I was in prison, it was tough for me because I couldn't be there. All I could be was a voice over the phone. But they need more than a voice. They need you there in the physical form. So yeah, that right there, me being in prison kind of cut that. Kind of, you know what I'm saying, cut me being the father that I should be by being in prison. So I had to play father over the phone, which is hard to do. It's hard to do that. You can't. It's just real hard to do that. You just a voice. That's it. So now that I'm back, it's just it's like you trying to play catch up, but at the same time, you can't really play catch up because this is what's going on now is now. So you got to deal with now, or whatever happened then, you can't even dwell on it. You got to deal with the issues that's going on now in your child's life. So, you know, if they in college, if they ain't in college, they out of college, they grown. You never know. You know, you just gotta so you gotta come at it like that. And yeah, man, it's just it's tough, man.
Yeah, it'll teach you a lot too, man. That's
tough.
for sure. Yep. All right, man. You got any shout outs you like to give before we wrap it up here, man?
Man, let me see, man. Who I want to shout out, man? I got so many people, man. Shout out to my man Cash, man. BMF Cash, man. He in the building. Free Big Meech, man. Shout out to the whole city, man. Little Rue, man. Stand up. Shout out to Isaway, Ike Burner. Shout out to BloodRaw. Shout out Jimmy and Dave, you know, and shout out to everybody, man. That's winning, man. That's winning, man. Keep winning. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody. Just keep winning, man. Shout out to my cameraman right here, Merch HD, man. So yeah, we let's keep thriving. Let's keep winning.
Blow money fast, BMF, running plays with this cash, but I don't